Okay, so I have to finish straightening my hair and yeah. And I wanted to make a vlog because I kept saying I was gonna make Christmas vlogs, New Year's vlogs, and then those people who were gonna do them with me kinda chickened out. So, recently, those of you who know me really well know I have ADHD. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the brush. Trying to see if that's part of the problem for the static. Um, those of you who know me and know I have ADHD, um, and I was wondering if I had anything else because when I was little, the only way you get diagnosed is if you go to a psychologist. So I went to my doctor and said I would like to be tested for stuff again, just figuring that you know how you usually go for exams to check up on, I don't know, your physical health at like age whatever, or like, you know? So I figured might as well get this checked. I mean, like there was talk that I could have it, but there was also talk that I don't have it. And yeah. So I went and the one with the oh, you can see my little doggy in there. Say hi, Holly. Hi, cutie pie. Yeah, you're a sweetheart. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I went to the psychologist. The first guy, excuse the butt if you saw it. Um, This makes it so much easier when I can see it. Sorry about doing this while I'm talking to you guys, but yeah. The first guy was really, I don't know, he kind of ticked me off. Rude, obnoxious. But I guess he was kind of just doing his job and he kept asking me awkward questions, like about my sex life and stuff like that. Yeah. That get awkward for anybody really quickly. Hold on, I gotta do the underlayer again. But, yeah, either way, I didn't like that so much, but he suggested I go see another guy who was local because I did that one over the computer. So he's from Toronto, but he came all the way down to Guelph, which was an emotional ride for me because I haven't been to Guelph since at least June, if not July. And especially not that area of Guelph for reasons that will remain private. Um, that's the area where I went, sort of close to the area where I went to school. At one point, we had a kid on our bus who was in that area that we'd pick up. Um, Either way, so it was this old guy who has a last name that I thought was Polish. Anybody ever needs to go for a psychological exam, that is the guy I would recommend. And not to say that I'm crazy or anything. It's just that's where ADHD is. It's in the brain. Um, I watched another video on YouTube that said that an ADHD mind for concentration, normal person's mind for concentration, you can shut the door. ADHD mind, it's always open, so I can hear the dog. Even if I couldn't see her, I could hear her moving, and that would tweak my interest. I can see the TV going on in the background, which it is. I can feel like the straightener, and look at me, I'm talking and I'm straightening my hair at the same time while telling you I can hear the dog and about all this psychological mumbo jumbo. That's right there. That's the door. The door is always open. Anyway, what was I saying? That it's like a train without tracks. You always lose your train of thought because you get distracted. It's like a distraction noodle, but worse. Anyway, yeah, so this guy, he's got like a Polish name anyway. So he's got a bit of an accent. So like once I like listen to a person talk enough, I usually end up picking it up pretty quickly. But he says after all the tests, like I did one of those butterfly like picture tests, and he says I'm not crazy. So even though you all are laughing at me for going and all that fun stuff, no, I'm not crazy. I'm just talented, and you be jelly. You be super jelly belly. Yeah. But he also said that despite like the ADHD and all that fun stuff and whatever stuff else he thinks could be wrong with me, which I will not get into, um, but it's nothing like huge mental problems like depression or anything like that, or you know. Just something else, like, he doesn't think it, he thinks it might be ADHD, but he thinks it also might be something else. That was my phone buzzing, and I'm not going to respond until after I finish this video. Depending on what that was. Okay. Battery power. See? Distraction. But either way, he says I am not crazy and that my scoring on a lot of the tests that have been done in either, I don't know if he mentioned that they were done for tests to test, hold on. Sorry about the ceiling. This is why you have spares of everything. But for, English, like my words to speech, or words to, like, brain, because those are two different parts of the brain or something like that, that I have scored higher for that, for my psychological test, than a third-year college student, and possibly, if I wanted to, I could get into university if I applied myself. He also said that I am good with languages, and this I know myself is true, because, well, even though I can't speak any of them fluently, I know a couple words in a couple different languages, and that's kind of what I want to do. I want to learn a couple different words, like the keywords, like the bases of each language, like the most important things. So that way, like, if I ever have to go somewhere, I can understand. So, like, what you would learn in, like, year 1 or 2 or 3 of, like, French class. You learn how to say, where's this, where's that. But he says that I have quite a lot of potential for that, and I could major in English if I wanted to, as well as history. But he also says I'm good at recognizing patterns, and that I am average for people of my age, which makes me rethink everything. Like, I've always thought that because I'm ADHD, and I know I am, that I'm different, and that just like with everything, even though society says they accept, like, gay people, black people, I don't know, people who believe in this, that, or whatever, and, like, people say that they accept this, but somewhere in society, there's going to be that one person who just goes with it, even if they don't, because they don't have a choice, because they won't fit in. Like, I've always felt that, like, there is a social ladder. Like, if you're in the middle of it, you don't notice it, because you're one big bubble in the middle, and then there's us at the bottom, and then those at the top that really took me off, because they're like, hey, OMG, I totally didn't know. You people tick me off. And if you're sitting there, and you're like, that's me, I'm sorry if I've lied to you by being nice to you. But hey, you do the same thing. When you're like, oh, that's nice, Chrissy. Hey, Jessica, guess what? She's crazy. Yeah, same thing. So we all do it. But I guess what I'm trying to get at before I run out of time, because I'm at 8:35 for my video, is it's okay to be different. And never judge a book by its cover. Because those of you who really know me, like really know that I can be lazy. And I get that. I am the laziest, excuse the language, I'm the laziest ass you will find. There ain't no fixing that. Unless I make an effort myself. But that doesn't mean I'm stupid. Which means if you're sitting there thinking you're stupid, or you're not going to do this because somebody tells you you can't do this, or that you're like that, or that you're not going to ever amount to this or that, don't believe them. Because a lot of the time, even though I'm the cheerful person saying, oh yeah, no, I'm fine, I can do this, I can do that, or yeah, screw them, I can do it, I have those thoughts too. But going to that thing today, I was so nervous, so stressed, so thinking that they're going to say something like, I'm crazy, or I have depression, or bipolar or something like that. Or that my ADHD is worse than I thought, and they're going to have to put me in the Homewood, which is right next to where I was getting the tests done, or something like that. Or that, like, these people who've been telling me that, oh, I'm not going to be able to ever do this or that is right, and that they're just going to blow it out to the extreme. This guy? No, he did not. He's given me the strength, for at least for now, until it wears off, to be motivated to actually achieve something. Because it's great when your family tells you that, but they're your family. They're supposed to support you. But when somebody you've just met tells you you can do anything you put your mind to because you are smart and the scores say so, it makes a person feel good right here. So, as hard as it's going to be to get out of the lazy state of mind, from this day forward, hopefully, I'm going to do it. I'm going to apply myself, and I'm going to prove that I'm as smart as I am on paper. Nobody said it better than Sister Act 2. And if I sound horrid, please excuse me. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Sorry, I can't help it. I can't just say it. I have to sing it, okay? It's the ADHD. Anyway, yeah, I'm running on 11 minutes and 57, 58, 59, 12 minutes. So, I'm gonna go before this is too long, and just believe in yourself. Even if you don't fit in, be that misfit who ends up blowing everybody out of the water. Because I'm not joking when I say that the guy said I could get into university if I wanted to. That, I don't know what they're called, the SAT scores maybe? I don't know. But my IQ is not, despite being on the IEP, despite being in the locally developed, which are the special needs classes for math and stuff like that, that I am as smart as those people who are laughing behind my back. And if I'm that smart, and you're sitting there wondering about yourself, who's to say you're not that smart? Be true to yourself.